Ready for an epic battle? Emotion versus logic. Who wins? Let's go. Hello there, I'm Dennis, and I help entrepreneurs achieve their goals through results. Today's topic, we're going to talk about an epic battle. The battle of emotion versus logic in your decisions being an entrepreneur. What makes this battle so unique is you're on both sides. It's you on both sides. It's you versus you, just a different part of you. So let's meet the contenders. In this corner, emotion, aka gut, heart. On this side is emotion. It's what fuels you. Pretty much, if you're passionate about what you do, this is a really, really tough side. It can drive you through anything. It can get you through anything. If you have the passion to succeed and you have the want on a certain topic, you are going to get it. This drives you. This packs a powerful, powerful punch. And this has determination, very much determination, and it will go through anything to get what it wants. Very determined competitor. In this corner, logic, aka the brains. Here you have over here, the brains, logic. If you're a logical thinker, this really drives you. What you do is you analyze stuff. You look at all the data, the information that is in front of you, you research, do whatever you can, and then you find the results, and then that makes it happen. You have a game plan, and you drive towards that results. Numbers don't lie. If it's in writing and it works out, 1 + 2 = 3, there is no gray area. That logical side of you is ready to go. The battle. So who wins this battle? All right, do I need these props anymore? All right, here we go. So who wins the battle? Well, it all depends on what the battle is. There are sometimes that emotion is going to drive through stuff. There are times that logic is going to drive through stuff. Let me give you an illustration of a certain battle that I had. 3 years ago, I remember this like it was yesterday. 3 years ago, I was working on several clients that I had. One had a big deadline, and there was some issues that had to get resolved. This was a software client. We had a deadline. We had to get things solved. And I was really getting up to the wall, and it felt like a mental block. I couldn't understand why I couldn't get through this issue. It was so frustrating, I decided I'm taking a walk. That's what I did. I put everything down on my desk, so I'm taking a walk. Started to walk outside, did a long walk around the block. And what was my mind going through? My mind was going through, I can't believe I can't get this done. And then after I do this, don't forget you gotta do this problem for this client. Oh, and by the way, we got 3 bids open. Hopefully we can get one of those 3 bids because we need to get some cash flow in. Everything was running around in my brain, and I just kept walking. Kept walking, looking down at my feet every now and then, looking up, looking around. I didn't even notice what was around me. I just kept walking, and my mind was going 1,000 miles a minute. Also, during this walk, I walked by a cemetery. No big deal. I've walked by this before. I've driven by this place before. No issues. This time I looked over, it was a partly cloudy, sunny day, and the sun was beaming right through to the gravesite. And I just happened to look over, and it was clear as day what I saw. And I had to get over there quickly. Looked both ways across the street. I pretty much ran across the street to get over to make sure it's what I saw. I kept walking. I went through the gravesite. I saw this one tomb. Looked at it. You guessed it. My last name. Why during this time my last name shown as I start walking around? It hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, wow. And I really just paused. Took a deep breath, continued on my walk. From that point forward, It just, the question was, is this worth it? Is this struggle worth it? What was I going through? I knew that I had stress. I was overwhelmed. I was physically stressed. I wasn't eating properly. All the signs of definite health issues down the road. And the question was it worth it? Was it worth what I was doing, me dying over that? And the answer was no. The answer was no. And it just was like a light bulb, or in this case, a bright, sunny, shining ray to show me that that situation wasn't worth it. So as I kept walking, things just started to become clear for me. So you know what? I will solve this, just like I will solve anything else. But that's not the issue anymore. The issue isn't will I solve this problem. The issue is, do I want to keep going on this journey? There really was a struggle going on. There was the head on one side that said, you need to do this. This is your job. And on the other side was the passion going, I don't want to do this anymore. I just don't want to do this anymore. Now, when I got back to the desk, the funniest thing happened is like that problem like just came and I solved it. I was able to get that issue and move forward. But that left a lasting mark because I realized that, you know what? Passion just isn't there anymore. I have to do something. That's one of many battles that you go through, and I can name lots of other ones where logic dictates. Logic took control so much that at the end you realize, okay, I probably shouldn't have gone down that road. So who should win the battle? Should it always be emotion? Should it always be logic? My view on this, it shouldn't be this knockdown, drag-out fight that one side dominates the other. Because usually in that case, the results for the entrepreneur, whether it's short-term or long-term, usually don't end up on the side that they want. When one side takes over the other, it pretty much gets clouded, in my opinion, and the results are not what the entrepreneur wants. You want both sides. You want the emotion that drives it, that's a passion that's going to go through that drive. When you get the emotion and the passion behind this decision, that drive can pull you through so many things. On the other hand, though, with the logic, man, that logic can easily solve a lot of different ways and give you the path, the right combination to go and be successful down this path. You put the two together, it's magic. It is magic when the two go together. So what you have to try to do is try to keep them connected at all times. If you see that there's a struggle, or if you feel it, most of the times you're going to feel it. If something's not right, you know that they're not in sync. And you got to step back, and especially the emotion, take the emotion out of it and start to think, how can I get the logic and the emotion together? If you can't get it together, that decision is probably not a good decision for your company long term. Make sure that you click on the bell and you'll get notified every time I have a new video. If you're having some struggles as an entrepreneur, I'd love to talk to you about it. Let's set up an opportunity to talk, and let's just talk. Free consultation, and let me hear your side and let me see if I can help you. For more information, go to my website, goalstoresults.com. There's a sign-up form there for a free consultation. Let's get together and talk. Remember, please take control of your business before it takes control of you. Have a great day and see you soon.